All right, guys, we're gonna continue with the Immortal Hulk. This is issue number 7, you can say, hey, wait a minute, didn't you did a review of issue number 5? Why 7? Well, because this was a filler issue with bad art and a very mediocre storyline. So we're not getting into it. The end of this video is that they found Banner, and Banner transformed into the Hulk because they need to bring him in or something like that, right? And there was some shenanigans with the She-Hulk. It was cringe-inducing writing. What I don't get, I mean, this is Alex Ross, right? This looks like a guy's head. I really hate this version of Captain Marvel. And also, this is Doctor Strange with just his pants on. I don't get it, man. Anyway, so nobody reads this. So this is more like a family. This guy's playing with Captain Marvel and Iron Man, and they need to get out because, well, this is gonna happen. So there's a fight in town. So this is what's his name, Robbie Reyes or something, the current Ghost Rider. I never recognized this guy as a Ghost Rider. I don't know. It just feels forced and weird. Anyway, and they also claim that he's better and stronger, which is of course not the case. Johnny Blaze is always the original one. He's the most badass one, not this imposter. But that's personal opinion, right? I mean, maybe you like Robbie Reyes, you know, who knows? Doesn't matter. So if you think there is gonna be a big battle between Thor and Hulk, nope. Because he's getting clocked in the face. And he says, by Odin. He says, Daddy can help you now. And then I like this sentence. Look, it's Captain Hydra. When I rip off your head, will two more take its place? He said, well, it wasn't me. Well, wrong. Listen, for those who don't know, there was a storyline when Captain America was revealed to be a Hydra agent. And people were pissed. The fans did not like that at all because, Captain America stands for America, right? And then, the modern writers betrayed their readers because, modern writers, they cannot read something out of a paper bag. In the time period, time period. Who knows? Anyway, and but then they screwed it up. And then they realized they made a big mistake, and then they say, "Oh well, it's not the real Captain America. The real Captain America was away, he's back." And then he confronted Captain Hydra, or whoever he's calling himself. But that's not true. I mean, Captain Hydra was in fact the real Captain America. There was the Captain Hydra or the Hydra agent, his brainwashed version was always the Captain America that you love. But they tried to retcon it or change it, but it didn't work because everybody knew then that they're gonna, try to do something like this, and they were perfectly right. It was atrocious story writing. Anyway, moving on. So we have Black Panther coming in here, and I think, dude, what are you gonna do, man? You are a Black Panther. You don't have superpowers. Yeah, you have a super suit, but I mean, this is the best you can do. So Tony has his Hulkbuster armor, right? And he says, and he wants to do Project Helios, because he got a big gun parked 10,000 feet away. So Captain America, Steve, is helping Thor. So you okay? I'm not sure I've seen you get that hit that hard. I've seen many books there when Hulk punched him in the face 20 times harder than he did now. He says he's stronger than he ever was. He sees the naked souls of men, smells the lies in our hearts, hidden even from ourselves. And Steve said, well, you might have a concussion because you're rambling. Lies don't have smell. Are you sure? You live in a mortal world, Steve Rogers, of science and law and what you can perceive. But I live in the world of legend and symbol, the world of the gods. Thor, are you suggesting? I'm suggesting, Captain, that in its rage, its pain in the shadows of its Armageddon, your mortal world may have produced something very close to a god. Or a devil, perhaps. So he says, Devil Hulk, works for me. I like his evil face. I'm not sure why they didn't pick stronger Avengers to tackle the Hulk, right? I mean, if I mean, you can see that he's already ripping the Hulkbuster's armor. So Thor is out of the commission. Ghost Rider is out of the commission. So then we have only Captain Marvel that is not doing anything, and we have then Black Panther. He's useless. Doctor Strange is not even in this book, by the way. And then we have only She-Hulk, which looks a little bit normal here, but then I'm going to show a little bit later how she really looks, because she has, well, I'm going to show you. Anyway, so he tried to eject, but it doesn't work, right? And Banner and T'Challa says, Banner, enough. Stark will die unless you get him out of here. This man is your friend. My friend? And then he's smacking him with the Hulkbuster. I thought, what the hell is this crap? Is this Tron? It looks shit. It looks really shit. Anyway, so he gets loose, finally, and he flies into the air, right? And so Tony says, we're not going to win this one. Not without cost. I'm unlocking the big guns. I'm prepping Code Helios. Tony, no, this is a civilian area. The civilians are going to be out of the control, out of the area, Carol, he says. And then there's some evacuation thing going on. But then, of course, they're sucking up to this worst version of Captain Marvel, of Carol Danvers, I should say. She says, anyone can punch, but only Captain Marvel can organize putting 1,000 people on an Alpha Flight transports. Yeah, guys, no one else but Captain Marvel can do that. Just lick her boots. Anyway, so... oh my God. So also Thor has a relationship with Jennifer. I mean, her powers went haywire or something. I don't know the whole gist, but she's now rampaging Hulk or Savage She-Hulk, but not the version that you like when she just became She-Hulk. No. It's just, I mean, without the hair, it's exactly, and the boobs, it's exactly the same. It's actually the same. Anyway, and she also talked like old Hulk. Now you're mad. And the madder you get, right? Funny how that works. You should just shut up. See, I was everything Banner wanted to hide, everything he pretended he wasn't. You were everything Walters wanted to show the world she was. Only now that line between us is harder to see, ain't it? What do you think? Hulk? And then she's being rattled. I mean, I'm not sure why she's being rattled. I mean, She-Hulk, right? But it's suggesting that, well, you are the same as me. And she says, no, I'm not. And then she's punching him away, right? Anyway, he got Jen. She's a mile away already too. She's going to land hard. He'll kill someone soon, Carol. I swear to God, that's how it ends. Are the civilians out of the blast range yet? Are we? So she says yes. Then it's settled. Cross your fingers. This is a one-shot weapon. We can use it twice. Tony, don't do this. Carol, we have no choice. Systems green. Wait a minute. Did I forget a page? Nope, not really. So, okay, so he's launching the Helios weapon, or the laser. It looks good, man. You know, a cool explosion with some Kirby blots here. Nice coloring. Well done. And so we see Carol here in this Alpha Flight pod. I didn't know that Alpha Flight had a pod. What's going on? Anyway, so this kid, you know, oh, hey, I got a Captain Marvel figure. Right? And he asked, are we going home soon? And she doesn't answer because the home is gone, right? So somehow they defeat the Hulk because it was laced with UV radiation. It was beam of hot sunlight. And Captain America says, I hope it didn't hurt too much. And he says, almost definitely did, says Tony. It was the one thing we had on hand that could hurt this new devil persona, the Hulk persona. Don't call him that. That wasn't the devil, Tony. This was a friend in need, and we killed him. So T'Challa says something that we all knew. As a temporary measure only, Captain. Bruce Banner may be dead, but I suspect without these UV drone sun lamps, for want of better term, the Hulk would rise soon again. Sorry, it was a bad impression. He says, back from death, rested, refreshed. Will we survive that, Captain? So all right, everybody's collecting each other. So Thor needs to, I don't know, need to get healed by magic. She-Hulk is crying, and also that he says, well, he almost killed me. And me, he overloaded the vibranium in my suit. Almost an impossibility. Dude, really? Vibranium? Come on. Anyway, without the Helios weapon, without the sacrifice, we'll be burying our own dead tonight. My conscience remains clear. Good for you, Your Highness. We got another problem. Anyway, we beat him. We got him. Now what do we do with him? So, what happens now? This is how do you say, shadow base, and this guy said that, I don't know, they gave him to the military, and the military gave it to this guy's on shadow base because this guy has some inside people, pulling some strings here and there, right? And so he is now here, and they want to do something with him, and yeah. So this is going to be good, right? Because this is the part in the next issue that we see some body horror, which I really like. So what do I think about this issue? It has a lot of problems, more like, not the art. The art is great. It's more like the writing and, again, why don't you have Doctor Strange with you or another powerhouse? Captain Marvel did anything. Why didn't, I don't know, and even Captain America, what you gonna do against the Hulk, man? Instead of using your shield to distract him or something. So everyone was useless in this book, and I've seen Avengers pounding on the Hulk before, when he had no Bruce Banner in him, in I believe it was in the 90s, and that was before it's been teleported away by Doctor Strange to another dimension. So not good. Overall, the action was good. I like, Hulk kicking the asses. Not sure how it worked with the whole hot lights stuff, but don't ask questions. Just consume product. Okay, guys, let me know in the comments what you think about this. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.